Not all tracks lead to animals, so I always apply the sniff test. If the droppings are fresh, your game is close by. But if you find all the droppings, that animal is long gone. And you
Oh, guys, hi.
your recent trail.
I have been talking up a storm since I started. I told you guys a big story about all the mosquitoes, the clouds of mosquitoes out there and stuff like that, and I realized that my mic was not on, and that's unfortunate. So anyways, I was talking to you about Carolina Vargas. She's that absolute crazy. I think she's involved with the cartel or something, because she's got like secret shipments of videotapes and cash flying out, and she comes in, flies in with some dynamite. You have to blow up a mine, and there's apparently there's a mine there that, you know, all her previous family members really wanted to get their hands on, her uncles and all these other people, and they ended up disappearing, and she's actually buried them in her backyard, and this is her backyard here, the whole reserve. So the absolute the storyline is stunning. But also what I was telling you guys, and I'm going to make this really quick. I took a thermosol outside that as a mosquito repellent. I put it on the deck, and my friend's got a nice Carolinian type forest environment, which is kind of simulates the riverbank, which is only like maybe about 50 meters north of us. And at first, I'm not really too fond of all the smoke coming up and stuff, so I ended up moving it into the bushes itself. And my God, the clouds of mosquitoes, clouds. Many of them were just a millimeter, like little bibbies. But then you've got the 5 to 6 millimeter long ones, where these are the adults, and those are the bloodsuckers. And yeah, I've got my coffee's just filled with mosquitoes. It's just like that old story I was telling you guys before, where I was drinking the wine when all the mosquitoes came out of the lake. All right. Anyways, let's get on to it. I'm really sorry I wasted your guys' time. I hear I'm sitting there chit-chatting. I was just talking about my my nice new 44. What a beaut. And look at the color scheme, guys. Change that around. It didn't look like that initially. I wasn't really fond of all the engraving and stuff. So, anyways, what we're going to do, we are going to go through some of the missions here. Yeah, here's a crazy chick. So what she does, she sits there. She's addicted to soap operas. So as she's telling you about how she's murdering people, she's like, "Oh wait, this is my most favorite part." It's really weird. All right, let's see what we've got here. There is some doozies of side missions here. Check out this: harvest a diamond of every animal in the park. That's not going to happen for a long time. What I wouldn't mind doing is some of these challenge circles. So they're not going to show up on the map. I have to actually find these 12 circles. I found one. One was around here somewhere. I really wish they'd kind of keep track of where these circles are. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to summon up the ATV. We're going to fly around. We're going to go take a quick look around the reserve itself. This is absolutely one of my favorite maps so far, and I think the big draw of it is not only is the reserve itself beautiful, these trees are actually considered evergreens. They never lose their foliage. And I asked my friend in Chile there, I said, "Is that the case?" She's like, "Yeah." Yeah, these they're considered evergreens, and I'm just like, what? That's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. Now, before I do anything, we certainly do not need that the 44 Magnum. I ended up paying a big chunk of money for it. Now, I was given it to me for free, but my handgun score isn't high enough. So I'm gonna like any of the score that I get from shooting my handgun is basically being brandished in self-defense. There's either something charging me. It's generally a bigger animal. There's the bear stopper that I showed you. I think it was the 454 or whatever. So what I need here, and the wind is going the wrong direction again, but I need to find cinnamon teals, which is a type of bird. Apparently they are in southwestern Canada, which is exactly where I live. Now the one that I had spotted there yesterday is now gone. Between 1 and 3. So that's weird, guys. As soon as you actually shut the game down, it seems to advance time a little bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back. I'm going to sleep, and then we're going to go explore the park. But yeah, everything from the terrain to the kind of the flora and the fauna. I guess the animals aren't really really anything to write home about. You've got like water buffalo. I think the biggest thing here that we would have to say exists on this map is the puma. I'm going to start off at that time, 4:30 in the morning. We should still have a little bit of light coming up real soon, so we'll just shut that door because of the mosquitoes. Hello. Boom. All right, we'll have daylight soon enough, my friends. Now, where do we want to go? Is there a couple places that I haven't opened up? Not likely. I've explored this map quite extensively. There's a whole bunch of places. Maybe we'll go down to Bosque de Eva. And sorry guys, my Spanish is absolutely shit, as is most languages. The only language that I really can get a grasp on these days is like Japanese. It's just phonetically pleasing to my ear, and it makes sense. Everything's almost in syllables. Toyota, you know, Subaru, you know, Watashi. Onemo ga Michael Das. Watashi wa onema ga Michael Das. My name is Mike. It's probably got a severe accent. It's probably some grammatical errors there too. You know what? I'm going to go fly around here. This area here, I think it's there's a road here, guys. Oh, it's here. And this is a mountain ridge that when you're driving down there, it's an absolute gong show. You know what? Let's head out over to here, and I'm going to follow the road. We'll take a nice quick look at it here. So yeah, the puma is probably the most ominous creature here on this map. I just actually just killed one. And we're not going to take a long time here. I think I do want to get back to the Australia map. We'll probably do that in the next 30 minutes or so. Let's see if we can get ourselves an animal here on this map. And this looks like the ridge that I was talking about. But anyways, yeah, guys, I can just see it playing with your buds. Racing down this this section here is and it's absolutely terrifying. Like, there's big drops, guys. It doesn't look like it yet, but we'll still go get a little bit of an increase in height, and then the sides of the road just drop off precipitously. See how you slide around? You do not want to be sliding off the road. What is going on here? That's a lot of footprints. But I'm going to head down into this valley here. Yeah, check it out. And so there's a whole bunch of different places on each side. It's a whoa. Okay, that is not as deep or steep as I was just kind of trying to give you guys an impression of. If I did that on the one area that I was talking about, I would have been a dead duck. I'd have been like flying right off the mountainside. Anyways, it's really nice to be able to stream for you guys on a kind of a regular basis here. I still want to get down with the long dark. I want to get that maybe signed, sealed, and delivered by the end of the day. Hopefully by, let's say, a little bit after noon. I got up a little later than I expected today. It's because I went to bed so late last night. I couldn't sleep. First of all, my friend was going to come over, and you know, we were just going to have a couple drinks. And I figured, you know, once I get a couple drinks in me, I tend to. That was a puma. You know what? I'm going to walk through the woods here. And I'm also pulling out my big-ass hand cannon. Pumas are not, they're highly aggressive, okay, and we're also going the wrong direction. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to be hunting the puma. Water buffaloes, guys. Oh, level 9. Yeah, these things are some serious, serious predators. I don't even think I have anything that will stop a water buffalo. So we're not even going to try. But instead, we are going to just kind of open up a couple of these little green spots. I'm hoping that they're not just simply hunting blinds, but look at this. You hear that? Oh, there's a puma right in front of me too. This thing's running around. I'm gonna blast this thing if I can get my hands on it. I just killed a puma. The last time I was playing this last night, right before I went to bed. I'm getting a little bit addicted to this game, if you can't tell. Something out there. There's it now. Luckily, guys, I'm pretty sure these animals don't stalk you. I don't think you become the prey at any point in time, not unless you're overly aggressive. But that's not always the case. I mean, as we've seen with the wolves. Ooh, this is looking kind of creepy, eh? Now, if I can come across one of those stone circles, I really wish they would mark them off the map. There's this one mission here, guys, and this is probably by far some of the worst missions that I've seen. Look at this, like diamonds. You need all diamonds? Like what? I can't do that. But the challenge circles here, search out stone circles, complete all of them. I believe, I remember, for some reason, I've got the number 12 in my head. So that sounds like something that I may actually have to probably look up eventually, because the way I'm unlocking, there's only one that I found, and it's right close beside the main hunting lodge itself. I don't want to go into here. Thank God the sun's coming up. I tell you, man, I wouldn't want to do that in the middle of the night. There's all the creepy looking trees. Oh, we got daybreak, guys. 5 a.m. All right, so we don't need our flashlight on anymore to see the tracks. Yeah, somewhere in my drink there's a mosquito, and it's probably more than that. Yeah, I'm suspecting here this is going to be a hunting blind. Now, one thing I'm finding as I progress through the levels, and I'm about halfway through the level progression, I believe I recall something like level 65 being the max. I'm about level 29, so just under halfway. I'm finding that I'm no longer really having to track animals anymore through the woods. Generally, when I'm putting shots on target, it's dropping the target almost immediately. Now we saw you saw that I was lying yesterday about that with the crocodile. I hit the crocodile. Two of them, I hit them twice. So it's good to know that they actually make a beeline right for the ocean, and then they plop in the ocean. That was absolutely incredible last night. I loved how I finished off that stream. That is one of the moments in gaming, guys, that is going to stick with me 10 years down the road. Like hunting saltwater crocodiles in the Hunter Call of the Wild, and how it kind of just ran out at me. I'm glad I've got that in a video, man. That little clip there is worth its weight in gold. You know, you can just get that last, maybe minute where it comes running out. Boom! I take that shot. Thank God I hit its underbelly. Right? I mean, if I nicked it along the ridge line along its head, I would have just been screwed. I'd have been eaten for dinner. and that would have been a terrible way to end the stream. Instead, I ended up hitting it in its soft underbelly, and it decides to do a beeline right back into the ocean again. And then I'm sitting there and I'm looking, you can see the big blood stain. You know that I hit a vital organ, and then I couldn't get my crocodile. It's swum off into the deep ocean. But then it surfaces, and then it rises up, and it starts floating towards the shore. I'm just like, yes! Yes, and I think it was a silver, if I remember correctly. So, hey, a silver for my first saltwater croc, I'm happy with. Look at this. God, I love this map. These guys, I've taken down a water buffalo here, I believe. But it was a gong show, man. I was running back and forth. They're very, very nasty creatures, and super aggressive, and they love to run at you in packs. It's not just the one you shot that's coming after you; it's all of them. And without a hunting blind or something where you can maybe escape into the trees, yeah, tough titties. I want to make sure I'm kind of on the right trajectory here. Yeah, I really, really wish more first-person shooters would have the ability just to turn your head. I'm sorry, I'm spoiled, guys. Ever since the days of, I think even Operation Flashpoint, guys, had it, which makes sense. It was Bohemia Interactive who made that game, and then they made Arma. And then from Arma came the mod DayZ, or DayZ, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, the rest was history. But in those games, guys, your head, you kind of move like a tank. If you hold down, I think it's your L1 button as you're moving, that thing's long gone. So that's interesting. Where you hear it and where it actually is are two different things, because it bolted right down there. I might be able to get even a good shot off on that. If I can wound it with this the 44, that should put a big enough hole in it that it may bleed out if I can actually get close enough. But there's something here, and it's looking like buffalo. You know, if I can erect a hunting blind, I may even do that, and we may even take a pot shot. This seems to be like they're kind of one of their little feeding grounds here. There's one. There's a whole bunch. That's about 75 meters. I might be able to get that. I got to be careful. I'm going to let all the herd go by. Because look at the size of the herd, guys. Like, that is the last thing that I want to be messing with here. Let's just stand up, make our presence known here. I hit a big sucker. I'm pretty sure I hit him. Look at the size of that herd. Better make sure I'm properly loaded up here for bear. Oh, and they've got a puma on their ass too, man. Hey, that's nasty sounding, man. It really is. I should have spotted that guy first. It definitely, yeah, it definitely makes for much easier tracking. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them here. I'm gonna start running. I know. I only guessed that that was about 75 meters. So I might have actually missed with my zeroing. I don't think I did, though. There's a big fucker. You don't want to come over here, bro. Okay, that was definitely a hit. Okay, I got to be careful here. The herd should stick together. We got antelope. We got a whole bunch of things coming through here. I shouldn't be wasting these rounds. These rounds are expensive. There, we got a couple hits. I wonder if I'm going to get a bead on this. Oh, that was a vital hit. That sucker's going down. This gun is good. This guy, it cost me a lot of money though. It was $24,000. Now I did access it for free, but my handgun skill is very poor. Is that him down here? Okay. All right, we're on the scent, my friends. Cazadore, the spirit of the hunt. Cazadore. I was drinking that tequila the other day. Aha! We got ourselves a water buffalo. Nice. That must have been what I saw there running out from the rest of the pack there, a black buck. I've never actually hunted one of these. Hey, guy. How you doing? How many times did I hit this guy? Just once, eh? Shoot. Okay, it's a bronze. Yeah, a nice broadside shot. Boom. Now, you can see it's not penetrating much, but this was a class 9. Absolutely a monster of a beast. That right there is just going to be, that $884 is going to basically pay for the bullets in this weapon. And, you know what? As soon as I get that handgun score up, you know, if I start murdering lots of little animals, I will drive that skill right up. I love the paint scheme on the gun though, man. That's my 44 Magnum. Do you feel lucky, punk? All right, I'm going to I'm pretty sure I did not shoot that other animal. I think I kind of aimed a little high. You'd see blood. These guys, they do travel in a pack. I'm not going to push my luck. Let's just let's kind of move on to the next location. All right. And like I said, guys, we're going to get back to Australia, but I just wanted to show you guys, this is my by far my most favorite map, and I think it's not so much the terrain, it is definitely the storyline, but I have kind of fallen in love with the terrain. It's rocky, there's a ton of valleys, there's a ton of high points to go to, and the mix between the foliage and the fields is really, really decent. So yeah, I highly recommend this map. If you haven't played it, go out and get it. It's Patagonia. It's called Parque Fernando. And yeah, you end up dealing with some crazy lady that loves she loves soap operas and murdering people. And she's got their grave sites all over this park. True story. It's weird because no other map have I played where it's gone so dark down the rabbit hole, but you know, this one did. It's kind of refreshing. Now, I was talking to HA Gaming, who had generously donated for the Australia Fund. I can see where I'm going right now, right there. He also agreed with me that the kind of the banter between the two doesn't really work, and I would have to agree with that. Them talking back and forth and having this kind of like, hey, it's awesome. It's weird because in all the other maps that I've played, there's no two protagonists. Right? I mean, they're not chit-chatting back and forth and doubling the amount of conversation that needs to be conveyed to you, the player, for it to make sense. Every other map has just been one person only saying, hey, listen, can you help me out? Oh, yeah, and here's this, and that's that, you know. And quite frankly, them sending anniversary gifts back and forth to each other is a far cry from talking about murdering politicians and family members and burying them in the middle of the park. But this map is absolutely gorgeous. This is the one that I was telling you you're going to have a lot of fun with your buddies. You have a couple drinks, and I guarantee you someone is flying off the mountain trail. There's like big mountains everywhere. I'm trying to figure out, maybe this is the ridge. This is it. Okay, check this out. Yeah, check this out here. Let's just fast travel there. Oh shit! Did I open up that? I hope I. Yeah, I did. I walked right past it, didn't I? I'm so busy talking here. Yeah, you know what, guys? I was looking up the longest shot on this game. Somebody had said it was like 232, and I'm like, that's not right. I've seen Froms do it at 404 meters. Now, apparently there is a maximum range that you can actually, there's the clipping distance, the rendering distance, right? And I bitch about the rendering distance in a lot of different games. I notice it now even in the Long Dark, where you can kind of see the pop-up. But the biggest offender to a poor rendering range is Farming Simulator. You can see the fields, and everything beyond it is just, let's say you're cutting down wheat. Everything beyond it is just flat yellow fields, right? So what happens here is if you're up on a mountain, let's say I'm looking down, we've got something way down there. Let's pretend that I'm up 100 meters. Then obviously, because you're up high and the creature you're shooting is over 100 meters, all of a sudden that if you do a little bit of math, it's actually a 150 meter range. So she had ended up pulling off a 400 meter long shot, man, 404 meters on a rabbit. Now she is playing on PC, so she's probably maxed out the rendering distance to full. You know, if you're playing on a decent computer, you can certainly do that. All right, now check out this, guys. We're gonna go for a little spin down this road, and if this is the one I'm thinking of, this is the one where it's an absolute gong show. There's like huge drops to either side of the trail here. But this is what I was telling you. You guys, you have a couple drinks with your buddies, and let's say you got like 8 people playing on the map. You're definitely someone's going over the edge at one point in time. You know, that's why, you know, women live longer than men. You know, again, oh, hey. Okay, I really wish I didn't get that detect vegetation here. It's really screwing me up, and so far I've not actually found that it helps me. That is a need zone, though. I do want to detect this here. Water buffalo resting, eh? Oh, also, guys, I just discovered last night, depending on the direction that you're looking, that determines what side of the vehicle that you're exiting. I know that's it doesn't sound super awesome, but trust me, if you've got a creature over there and all of a sudden you're jumping off over here and you've got your bike in front of you, your ATV, it's a little bit annoying. So just remember, if whatever side you want to exit on, or let's say there's something charging you from that side, you can all of a sudden now you're on this side and you can use the bike as kind of a form of cover. All right, yeah, check the drops off, guys. Like, oh shit, I love it. Let's see if we can get a speed record here. I'm still decked out in my Aussie gear. That's because we're going back to Australia, mates. Give me an old Foster. Get me a Foster's ready. God, Australians must hate that. It's probably like, you know, everyone talking about, you know, Molson's. And Molson's Canadian. Like, man, nobody drinks Canadian here. Nobody. If you're drinking Canadian, you're either in a bar at a some venue. Look at the Look at the drop-offs. Or you're, I don't know, or you're a tourist. My favorite beers tend to be like international. I like Sapporo. I like, that's a Japanese beer. I like Innocent Gun. That's a Scottish beer. It's fucking probably one of my favorite beers. I like German beers. There's a Danish beer that I drink, Fax. I'm not liking this, guys. You know, I had an issue this morning where I fired up the game, and the game fired up fine, and I was out of the room, and I hear beep beep beep. I'm like, oh shit, the fucking console crashed. Come out, look around the corner. No, game's still running. I've done a little bit of research on it. They're saying if it beeps, it could possibly be your CMOS battery is dying, or the RAM is dying. And that would explain that choppiness. I really hope this console doesn't die, man. That would, I don't know what I'd do, guys. I would probably, all of a sudden, you'd probably be, I would probably hook up my computer again. I've got a lot of good, decent games on my computer still. What was the last awesome, great game that I played? Jeez, I can't even remember. Legend of Grimrock. I mean, I would absolutely love to stream that. It was one of my favorite games. It was kind of like a turn-based dungeon crawler. Kind of like that Viporium, but better. Way, way better. Come on, what is it? A puma. At 300 meters. You know what? Let's see if we can hunt the puma. Let's go for some of the apex predators. I just got off killing a silver croc there last night. This should be kind of easy to spot, you'd think, eh? Thing is, it's over that ridge. Yeah, it's over the ridge. All right, I'm just going to, we'll walk it. Oh, there's 15 stone circles. Okay, good. I'm glad I just noticed that. I thought there was 12. 15, that's even worse. Like, and they don't show you where they are on this map. You got to be kidding me? You think I'm going to find 15 stone circles here on this map? That's absolutely bazonkadonks. As you can see, I've been busy on this map. It is one of my favorite maps. Again, you know, I used to watch the Dakar Rally, and I still do, but the thing is, it's a month-long commitment. It's a month-long race that takes place. It used to take place from Paris to Dakar, Africa. So what they do is they get to the Strait of Gibraltar, and then they end up moving the vehicles across the strait, and then I think they'd start again in Morocco or something like that, and then they'd get to they'd end up driving to Dakar. It's an awesome race. It's, if you've never seen it before, like 1 or 2 people die a year on it. Generally, the people on the motorbikes. Because there's rocks. It's like you're in a totally different world. It's absolutely incredible. So, anyways, I guess the political climate kind of got a little unstable there in Africa. So what they did is they moved it over to Peru, Argentina, you know, those areas. I think it even went into Chile. That thing is really close. All of a sudden, I'm feeling really much safer. That's probably not the smartest thing you could be doing, to be honest. Calling a mountain lion right up to your doorstep. you know, I'm a little worried when I start getting all quiet. I'm gonna go hide in these bushes. I might be able to get a little bit of cover here, if not full cover. There we go. I'm absolutely concealed here, 100% concealed. I need to move out a little more though because I cannot see anything here. All right. So, guys, I've got a perk that allows me to basically make bushes into blinds, improvised blinds, I think it's called. So I am essentially, for all intents and purposes, I am absolutely hidden from view. I'm just going to wait for this sucker to come walking out of that little bush line there on the other side of the path, and I'm going to start blasting. That's right, baby. It's super close. It's coming. Wind direction is good. I think I can hear it. I think it might be a little to the left here. I gotta turn up the sound. Yeah. Here it comes. Where is it? Come on. Where are you, bugger? I can't really move anymore. If it moves around the backside of me, it's going to smell me. I don't know where it's gone, though. I think it may have moved on. Or it could be right behind me. Oh, man, I don't want to even spook myself out like that. I'm not seeing any movement. I'm not hearing anything, more importantly. But if it's stalking, right, it's not going to be making any noises. Just don't come up behind me, bro. Now, like I said, for all intents and purposes, if you look at the bottom right corner, that little dash right in between the heart and the sound icon, that is my visibility. You'll see that it's a little tiny, slight gray line. That's because I'm absolutely invisible. And now I'm not. Now I'm essentially visible to anything that's within, I don't know, maybe about 15 meters. Now it could see me if it was here. I think it's moved on, guys. Damn it. That was close. You ever get like leaves in your mouth? All right, that sucks. Yeah, it's probably gone down that ridge line here, and it's off. No, it was close, but 100 meters away. It's now essentially too much out of my category there, out of my range. I'm going to open up 2 more areas, guys. Then we're going to go back to Australia, and we're going to follow the adventures of Rabo and Sophia. I've already got myself a level 9 water buffalo here. It was a silver. I'm not going to complain, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to head northeast here, my friends, and I think we're just going to walk it. We're going to see what type of hunting opportunities we have. You know, next to that 45, guys, this rifle just doesn't seem to cut it anymore. You know what I'm saying? We'll go for the soft point. Actually, let me see. How many rounds did I have of the other? 24, eh? Okay, yeah, I'm loaded for bear here when it comes to the amount of ammo that I have. That's beautiful. Now, again, very, very similar to Australia. I think probably one of the most colorful maps, though. Some of my more favorite maps, I would have to say, would be Leighton Lakes. There's a lot of different colors there. The Hirschenfeld Reserve there in Germany. I'm just trying to see what that is. And Spain is really nice too. A lot of different colors there. You know, I have never. I'm going to put on some spray here. I think I'm going to stay here at least until the spray dies down. That will be a half an hour hunting excursion here. But I have never actually taken down a black buck. You know what I'm going to do? Hopefully this does not spook any of the animals, but we're going to set that up. What do we got over here? It's fleeing, really? Going to access that. Going to get a hunting blind out here. Oh, what? What is this? What is that? I've never seen that before. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, shit. It's too late. Don't touch me! Get away! I got a gun! I'll use it! I'll use it! I'm not scared to use it. Get the hell out of here, you punk! Yeah, you felt that one, didn't you? Huh? Huh? You want some more? Oh, shit! Oh, that's a brain pan hit. I have time even to reload. Oh, yeah? What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? Whoop! Sidestep! Sidestep! Whoop! Whoop! Can't get me! Oh, you feeling a little dizzy? You feeling a little dizzy? I just got to pack in my tent. Just wait for me, bro. Just wait for me. That's what you get for trying to scare old ShatteredCiv. We're on the trail, my friends. The trail of death. This is what you want. This is what you get. That's Public Image Limited, guys. The Order of Death. It actually first took, the first was heard, I think, in Escape from New York. I think it was the end credits there. Hello! Absolutely. That was the one. That was the one I didn't like too much. Oh, look at all the rest was just angry hits, just enough to get it. Just a little bit upset with me. I thought it was doing damage here. Man. Okay, let's confirm that trophy. It's definitely not a trophy worthy, but it's worth $880, so I'll take it. Okay. So how rude. All I wanted to do was set up my tent and get a hunting blind out, and I get attacked by a bloody water buffalo. Thank God there wasn't more. All right. The handgun score is going up. I'm liking it. I wouldn't mind getting, like I said, that 454 or whatever the hell it is. I don't know why. I don't know if there's got to be such a caliber, I suppose, eh? All right, so we are still heading off to, it looks like, to the big giant river. Or I guess that would be a big giant lake. So, guys, I ended up looking this up online again last night, like I do. It's just kind of what I do. And it turns out that these reserves are actually absolutely fabricated. All the POIs and stuff, they're very similar to what you'd find in those regions, but everything's all made up. Man, here I was being all cocky. Okay, so note to self, do not give headshots to water buffalo. They don't give a fuck. You want to hit them broadside. Oh, wonderful. It's not too late from their feeding time at the moment. Yeah, only by an hour. That one was the last straggler looking for a little last-minute bite to eat and decides it wants to start chasing old ShatteredCiv around his tent. Like the Keystone Cops or something. Or it's like Benny Hill. God, I haven't seen Benny Hill for ages, man. I'm going to YouTube that dude later on today. Man, I love that dude. You know, there's a perfect example of a gay person that you know, never needed gay pride, and he was, everyone knew he was gay, and you know, nobody gave a fuck, and nobody gives a fuck now if you're gay or not. You know, it's just you get social media. Oh fuck, what's going on? No. These damn animals, man. Get the... I'm armed and I'll use it. Okay, I'm going to stay away. That I really feel like I should be having my my ATV at the moment. Oh, what's this now? I'm liking this gun too much, guys. You know why I like it? Is because it's it's a showstopper. And I love the color scheme. By the way, I've got the handle on a weird color. Now, guys, you got to be really careful. I ended up kind of checking out the customization scheme. You'll see a lot of these things where they have a little up arrow tick. Okay, those are all the things, the DLC that you need to get that pattern. Even if you end up buying, let's say you buy Patagonia, like this one that we're playing right now, Parque Fernando. There might be a color scheme that's associated with it, but you still have to, go and get it. Fuck. Maybe even fucking jump in there, that motherfucker. Whoa. That's too bad. There's no one around to hear me scream and jump. Thank God. Oh, that is a boar. That's a collared peccary. I've got the showstopper in my hands, oh guys. Now the thing is, why am I able to sneak up on these there he is. There he is. Ah. Is this a need zone for this guy? All right, so I'm glad to see that there's no more stuttering. I don't know. Maybe I should reboot my machine probably the next time that I start it up. If it does start up again. Fuck, I don't know. I've been having a little bit of issues with it over the last little while. What was the biggest one? Oh, there a couple months ago. We had a big storm, and the power flickered on and off a couple times. And next thing I know, I can't repair my controllers. It took me. There was a whole bunch of things that I had to do. Eventually, I turned it upside down, and it just paired briefly. As soon as it paired, it was still playing. So I don't know if this machine's on its way out. I'm sure it is, guys. I mean, I've had this for like 13 years. I had this in I think 2010 is when I bought it. So I'm not going to complain, man. They've built a pretty good machine here. There's not many appliances out there that you think that if you're running it on a day-to-day basis, you know. It's going to be a hot one today, folks. We're going to get up into the 30s, I think. The low 30s. Or maybe we're just hitting 30, something like that. Yeah, it's going to be a warm one. The cinnamon teal. Actually, I need to get these photographed. That'd be a good way to kind of end this one little map. And I do want to go into Australia after. Oh, my friend, she just posted something. It was the Bio River. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how it looks. Like if you translate it into English, it is. Oh, I've never seen a river so large in my life. I'm pretty sure the Mississippi and stuff can rival it, and probably areas of the Amazon. But even the Amazon River that I've seen, like quite literally, guys, the river is like this big. It's that far across, maybe more like that. It's big and brown and turbulent, and the sky looks very, very angry, and it's a beautiful sight to behold. Maybe I'll throw it on my Twitter. Okay, the cinnamon teal. I do need this. I'm gonna actually let's creep a little closer here. I need to photograph 3 of them for the social media, the Instagram. Hey, how you doing, buddy? It is a nice looking map. I think you just missed me getting the shit scared out of me by the collared peccary, a small pig. But they sound really, really nasty. The thing is, I'm sneaking up on all the animals right now because I do have the hunting scent on, or the scent eliminator. It is. This is one of my favorite maps, just kind of simply because of the silly storyline with the insane woman. I mean, I know they're all insane, but this one's more insane. Ah! What's going on? Ah, it's birds. Why does it sound like there's something chasing me? I needed 3 of those. I've already been chased down by a couple water buffaloes, guys. I'm absolutely on edge here, and yeah. Luckily, I got my good old 44 Magnum. That was the showstopper for the one. Actually, for both the water buffaloes that I've got today. That's what I'm looking for, I think. The rare stick. The very hard to spot driftwood stick creature of the Patagonia rivers. Okay. I am actually just trying to get to these two green spots here as I kind of explore the beautiful landscape. And I think later on, speaking of exploring beautiful landscapes, we're gonna get back into the long dark. I know I'm coming here with a load of content, guys. I just want to get it all out. I mean, it's something I really enjoy doing. I mean, this is something I'd probably be doing for like 8 hours a day if I could. Obviously, I'd probably need a podium because I wouldn't want to sit for that long. But and again, I keep going on about my bed, and I'm thinking of maybe getting rid of the mattress. I did kind of like sleeping on the floor. I haven't felt better in my whole life. Now, I'm not sleeping for as long when I'm on the floor. I'm not sleeping as long. Oh God, not again. Yeah. You know what? I got something for you though, my friend. This it goes up to level 8. I'm gonna go take this sucker out. Let's do her. Good old Steve Irwin. He's crawling up on the water buffalo to blast him with his 44. His 44 hand cannon. I love it. All right, let's set the targeting range to about 25 meters because this is going to get bloody. These things will turn on you and attack you. This is going to be the third one that I've got today. I did try to go after a puma. I was not successful on that hunt, even though it was literally probably within 10, 15 meters of me. I just couldn't see it through the bush. And hopefully we don't do the same here where we just sneak up on the water buffalo and nice and quiet here. Does he actually have his finger around the trigger there? Or is it indexed? I think it might. Ooh, oh, he's super close. Oh man, they're right here, I think. I'm just gonna stand up here in these bushes. We're gonna go up by this tree over here. Actually, I want a little more control here. I got to be quiet. That's the last thing I want, guys. When I was a kid, I went to go visit my dad, and across the way he had there was a pasture. I don't even know why we went out into this field, but next thing we know, we got an angry herd of cattle running through the woods and stuff, and I literally had to stand behind a tree as I've got like a bunch of cattle on either side of the tree racing past me. And these things, I do not want to get trampled by them. They're big animals. They'll kill you. These things will take you down as fast. And as soon as you shoot them, they get a little ornery. Okay, they've got to be just on the other side of this tree line here because they're not hanging out in the woods, that's for sure. There's those silly birds. Okay, they really got to work on, I think, the volume control when it comes to. Like that sounds like it's right beside me. I'm getting jumpy, guys. Jumpy. Even the grass has scared me now. Fucking hell. This is crazy. It is. I mean, this is one of those games, guys, where you get right into it. It's just filled with immersion. My buddy wants me to go shooting on hunting rabbits there on Friday, and I'm like, I don't know, not really down with it. I mean, I don't have a hunting license. If any type of warden came by and saw what we were doing, and I don't have a license, dude, that's he'd lose his, and yeah, fines would be handed out liberally. This thing is so close. Why I can't see it? Like if I stand up, he's gonna see me, and I can't exactly crawl right up to its hooves and then blast it under its belly. Well, I could. That'd be an awesome, epic kill. But I'm sure the next thing you'd see is ShatteredCiv was knocked out by a water buffalo. We're gonna just creep over to these trees over here. I still have the scent eliminator on. I'm pretty much undetectable within. I'm getting close to this guy though, so I got to be careful. They may actually move on. I'm not entirely 100% invisible. I forgot what the distance where they can kind of detect you, what the cutoff is. I think it's like 20 meters when you get that straight little line. If you get a solid gray line, you are 100% invisible. They can't see you no matter what. I got to kind of move. Oh, shh. I don't think I'm going to be using any other weapon now that I've got this 44. Like I said, these animals, guys, are level 9s. Like I don't have even the equipment to take these guys down yet. So I'm never going to be able to get a diamond until I can get the proper gear. I think that's how it works. I haven't delved a lot into how to get a diamond. I have got a diamond before, but I know for a fact that you got to use the right ammo and oh. Yes! That's an awesome shot. Hello? No, don't stand up, dum-dum. Ah! Well, you know what? These animals are pretty brave. There's a good chance that it's going to come back and circle around at me if it feels threatened. That was a good shot, actually. That was a lot of birds in one frame. I was only supposed to get 3. I got an absolute ton of them. All right, this you got a feed zone here. There's water buffalo all over this place. I remember the last time I was on this map, I did not want to mess with the water buffalo. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled program. I haven't even got to that one area yet. I'm like a squirrel or somebody with ADHD, and a squirrel. I am like a squirrel too. I have an attention span of a squirrel. It's why I like video gaming so much. It really causes me to focus. I also like working. I find when I'm at work, it also kind of allows me to concentrate a little bit more, and it's why my bosses and stuff like me. Okay, that's going to be overkill. If I were to shoot that animal, I would never ever get a diamond. I wouldn't mind trying though. If I can spot a little bugger out here, I wouldn't mind a little cinnamon teal duck. Definitely that hunting blind is good. for duck hunting. Now, you know what I'd really like to see, guys, is when you open up a hunting blind, I really wish that you were able to kind of fast travel there. I don't know why you can't do that, because look at, do you really want to open up a hunting blind like way the fuck out here and then now you can't get back there? I mean, I know your outpost is right there, but I don't know. All right, let's go nice and quiet. Tiptoe through the daisies. I've got that typo negative song in my head now, Cinnamon Girl. Which I think is a cover of another band, but Cinnamon Girl by Typo Negative. Mwah. Too bad that guy died. First he was in Carnivore, then he went to Typo Negative. I guess, I suppose he was an attractive guy. He thought he was, certainly, but I guess he was approached by Playgirl to go into the for a photo shoot. He's like, "Oh, awesome, man! All the women are gonna be like masturbating me and stuff," and like his bandmates are like, "Dude, you know, it's like a gay magazine." So, what he had done, he actually, I think he faked his own death. Said he apparently it was reported that he had a heart attack, and it wasn't until a couple of years later he actually really did have a heart attack, if I recall correctly. Such a tragedy. I mean, that guy had such an amazing voice. Young guy too, man. Like he's no older than I am. Like, you know, early 40s. Well, I'm not going to complain here. We've ended up knocking off a bunch of missions. Well, not a bunch. I'm sorry. We knocked off one mission, and but we've got two pretty good kills so far. Yeah, that river. It's even bigger, I think, in that photograph that I was talking about there in Chile. I'll post that later, guys. I'll find the image again, because I've looked at it a few times now. I'm in awe of it. Like, just you can see the raw power of it. Like, it's so brown just from kicking up all the sediment and stuff because of the current. Like, I've never seen a river that large in my life, and they've got this big. It's almost like a highway going. I think it's like a 4-lane bridge going across this section of river, the Biobao River. There in Chile. So I wonder if this disturbed vegetation, let's see, because if I were to track this, that's the black buck. Ah, so it does light up based. Now we can see how long ago the sticks have been broken. Fresh. So now we know that black buck is really, really close. I'm hearing something, though. Did you guys hear that? Sound like a snort. I need to find an improvised blind here. I've never actually harvested a black buck yet. I don't have any type of foliage here that I can hide behind. I suppose I could hide behind a tree, but I do have a black buck collar. That is something I've also got to work on is the ambusher skills, guys. I do have the stalker skills. Don't have a lot of ambushing skills, which increases, I think, the duration and the efficacy of the lures. So that's super important. Come on, just pop up your head just for a second, my friend. Well, not maybe your head. That's I think it's trophy. It's trophy point. I gotta work on how to harvest diamond creatures. I don't want to rush it though. I'm having an absolute blast playing these games and the different maps. I've got 3 maps, guys. I haven't even really finished this one. This one I just wanted to kind of finish the last little bit of the story mission, which I've done. Now next I want to go in and finish off Australia. Hopefully we'll do that today. All right. Even though that the disturbed vegetation is fresh, that thing could be really long gone. Ooh, that's if I was in Australia, I'd be a little worried about something coming out of the water at me here. And now we know that they actually do that. Oh shit. Oh, you're right there, guys. Oh. Come on, nice and slow. My scent is about to run out, which really sucks. I've got like literally a minute left and maybe a couple. I almost prefer the handgun. If anything comes running up to me, I can just kind of like blast it, right? Not so much with the rifle. It's a good chance because of its effective range is like 150 meters, and I've got it zeroed in too. Oh, the scent meter's off. Ah, shit. I don't want to use another one here. Or I should say the scent eliminator spray. This thing's going to smell me. This is a fool's errand. I shouldn't be doing this. The thing's gonna. All I'm hoping for is that I see it for a brief second, and then I'm able to pull off a shot. I can hear it. I'm not sure if that was a leaf or if it was it clipping through the grass there. I don't see it though. Man, I need a better scope. I'm sorry, a rangefinder. Well, a rangefinder scope. See how what I did there? That's the one I'm tracking. That's the one that's in this neighborhood here. It's gotta smell me though. I'm gonna get into these bushes here. This is my good old improvised blind perk. See how I just went kind of invisible there? I could even stay. Oh, now I'm absolutely 100% invisible. Wow. I could stand up. All right, let's see if we can call this thing to us. Maybe I should use a scent eliminator. You know what? I'm going to do that. I didn't mean to be here for this long, but hey, if you're going to keep bringing all the animals to me, keep them coming. Is that my trail? I think that's my trail that I've left behind. That's awesome. Where are you? It's here, guys. That's right. You know you can't resist that beautiful sound. Come on, baby. Pop your head up. This dense grass, though, it's difficult. It's difficult to hunt in. There's a couple here. Oh, you... How did you even see me, man? Oh, I just needed, like, literally 2 seconds. Damn. It's still around though. Yeah, no doubt, eh? I mean, I was just about to hold my breath and take that shot. Like, it looked like it was an okay one. Probably a male, right, with the horns. I don't hear it now creeping around. Ah, that was unlike. All right, you know what? You win some, you lose some. Let's go see what's up with Robbie, Robbo, and Sophia. Oh, or we could get a cinnamon teal. There's a teal. What's this now? You're not back again, are you? Oh, bro. There he goes. There he go. Off he goes. Yeah. Oh well. These guys though, don't scare them, Shattered. These guys are they're super close. I'm gonna go get myself a birdie. Excuse me. Sounds like me first thing in the morning. Sitting on the toilet. It's terrible. Terrible potty humor. All right. You know what? There's nothing beats a bow to get a duck. You know, and we're gonna have to change the weight. It's a little bit heavy. We're gonna get the lighter 320 gram arrowhead. Oh, it sounds like there's a lot of these little peckers here. It's weird sounding animals, man. And look at this, guys. I can shoot from a prone position too. I don't know how it does that. Like it's clipping right through the ground. These guys are really close. Where are you? Where are you, little buggers? I'm sorry, but if I heard those things and I'm sleeping at night, I would probably wouldn't get a wink of sleep all night. I'd be like, oh my God, it's something that sounds like a little piggy. Oh, there's one. There's one. I'm not going to be able to shoot that from here. What is that? That's a female. That's a male. God damn. These things are really hard to spot. I'm gonna get just. I'm gonna go up to that next tree up there, and then we'll take a shot at one of the little birdies. I think I'm gonna have to use my rifle though, and I don't think I'm gonna get a diamond on this just because I don't have the right caliber. Not even close. I need like a varmint rifle pretty much, or the bow. But that bow is going to be really hard to shoot these peckers. Oh, what? Don't. You're back again for more? Come on, bro. Make up your mind. Sounds like kill, kill, kill. It's Jason Voorhees jumping out of the lake. Why does it sound like there's like one right there? Oh, that's because there is. All right. Oh, it's floating. Stop floating away. I think it might have seen me. I'm not sure, though. That was certainly a mess. Ah, man, that bloody hell. Let's see if I can at least retrieve my arrow. Oh, man. Why me? It was a little high, though. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to retrieve this arrow. Maybe. I think I think it's deep in the water there. Ah, shite. Oh, well. Win some, you lose some. Man. I just want to get over this other location here. Ooh, I've been crawling through this gunk. I would hate to think what type of bacteria is in that. Like, how many animals are... you... Come here, my pretty. Yeah, like how many animals just eat and shit here, and like, yeah, that water would probably be a little brackish. Okay, we're off to Australia again, my friends. I'm just going to go check to see what this other location is here. How far away? 90 meters, eh? I can't see shit there if I do that. Boo and hiss. This guy, he's like taunting me too, eh? Just constantly, just making noises out there. You're lucky, bro. I had you right in my gun sights, and I don't know what happened, man. I was absolutely invisible. Maybe caught the glint off the scope. Who knows? I was checking out this military channel the other day, and they've actually got anti-glare. And they kind of look almost like a honeycomb pattern that you put over top of the rifle scope. That's not very effective, is it? Okay, let's Oh, man. Yeah, I'm drowning here. Help! Help, Mr. Deer! Oh, my God, let me out of here! Don't do this to me. Am I moving? Like, it's need to get back to land here. Oh, I'm making headway here. Okay. Whew, get my cardio in today. My heart's beating faster just watching this. Oh, shit. Okay. Get around the corner here. All right, now that deer's like totally laughing at me. I'm soaking wet. My scent eliminator, I'm surprised it's still on me. This guy is mocking me, I say. Pop your head up, bro. Okay, this. Oh, I'm going to ignore that. You know, that's one thing with this AI thing that we're coming up with now. Now I realize it's just a buzzword, and you know, it's not like it's Skynet's right around the corner and stuff like that. Like I said, it will probably impact us. By the time it does, I'll be probably at an advanced age, and well, maybe another 20 years. But imagine the impact it's going to make in video games. Right? All of a sudden, you know, you're not going to necessarily have to script pathways for the AI to follow. The AI is just going to, hey, this is what your job duty is, and this is what you're going to do. Right? You're on patrol. You react. If you hear something, you start going over that direction. If you find your buddy, he's dead, you're never going to go back into a rest state. You're always going to be on, you know, high alert. Now, there's other games that actually do that. I can't remember which ones in particular. Where you kind of botch it, and then the guys are always in high alert. I want to say it might be Metal Gear Solid 5, possibly. Which was actually a really good game. I did not mind that game at all. Of course it is. All right, well, let's get us out of here, guys, before... Oh, you know, there's actually a way to do this. If you go into the map, toggle reserve, we're going to go over to Australia. Oh, nice. Good. So you don't have to go to the main menu. Excellent. There's one of those weird... Have you seen one of those, HA? I thought geese were bad, man. I don't think I'd want to meet one of those just walking through the woods. They look like they could be a little ornery. Harvest gold are better for every species we have in the Emerald Coast. That is certainly a lot better than having to get diamonds. I am not sure what that 19/05 is. If anyone knows, please let me know. Okay, that was good. Yeah, that was really good. Harvest crocodile via neck, head, brain shot. I'm going to need a really, really good gun for that. Holy shit, 700 kilos, man. These things are getting to the point, at least 700. These things are getting to the size of like male moose. 7 p.m. and 5. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense, yep. 1900 hours. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll go for that. Excellent. So that is typically your night. Yes. Oh, good job, man. Thank you. That's totally what it is. I'm thinking it's some like special caliber of like weapon you got to use or something. I don't know. Well, you know what? Red foxes with a shotgun. Oh, dude. Like, let's not make it like too difficult. I mean, that's hard, man. Foxes. That means you have to get within 25 meters. Okay. You know what? Um, Let me take a look at the varmint rifle here again. Don't want any of the mozzies in. I'll bend over and spread my ass cheeks. Probably pretty sure I got swamp ass being in Australia. And we're going to have swamp ass here in Canada today. It's going to be super hot. And we've got the weather forecast of smoke. Jesus, smoke. God damn, I live in like southwestern Ontario. I swear they're just doing it just to get y'all worried about like the global weirding, you know, the climate weirding. Oh, did you guys hear? Elon Musk wants to fight fucking Zuckerman. What a fucking idiot. Wants to have a cage match with him. Are you fucking kidding me? And John St. Pierre, or George St. Pierre, wants to train him. I'm like, fuck off. That guy, there's something wrong with him upstairs, dudes. Okay, what am I going to retire? I have a feeling the shotgun that I do have a nice 12 gauge right there. 4 kilos, eh? I've never used the shotgun before. This is actually going to get me a trophy. I'm going to retire the Sportster. I'm just going to take a quick look at that. I just want to see what. Oh, that's the fan. Oh, that's great. That's excellent. It's not going to give me a class until I get the ammo for it. Come on. Squirrel. I do have it. It's like, do I have it? Yeah, of course I have it. What, I don't have it. I have it actually on me, don't I still? 303, 44? Jacketed hollow point? No. Oh. Oh, that's it right there. Recommended class is 2 to 4. Really? Oh, hold it. Let's go to the store. That probably helps out a little bit more. Rifle ammo. Look at this, guys. We've got we got like I've got the old-fashioned muskets and stuff that I can actually use and put in the. It's a 50 caliber. Oh boy. That's the 22. So all right, so it's a 22. They're calling it a varmint rifle, but what am I going to shoot? I guess is it buckshot? Let me let's go in here and check out the shotgun ammo. Look at 10 gauge. Good God, man. The most powerful specialist. Boom. Recommended class 1. Oh, that's because it's birdshot. Okay. Okay, I get it. So that's why it's super important. What do I have for 12 gauge here? Recommended class is 2 to 5 for buckshot. That's definitely enough for a fox. Yep, he's even got the little image of the little bugger. Yeah, we'll go shoot some foxes with the shotgun. We got a slug here. With a 12 gauge slug, look at that, recommended class is 4 to 8. And then if we get into the 10 gauge, which, good God, man. Brass slugs. I don't even know what a 10 gauge is. Actually, I know what a 10 gauge is. It's one of these little fancy little suckers. The Cacciatore. Oh, no, that's a 12 gauge. Rancho del Arroyo. So you can get that in the Mexican map. And an old replication of an 1897 weapon. Nice. Okay, where's that? There it is. Oh, look at this. I got a free one. What is this? What gauge is it? That's a 10 gauge. Oh, shit. Boom. And it's free. How did I get that? I got that. Oh, that's with the weapon pack that I bought. Somebody had recommended that if you're going to get anything, go get this one. And also, yeah, if you go to the rifles, you'll see that down here I do have the old muskets that I can also use. The Hudzik 50 caliber. God damn. And an M1. I've got an M1 rifle too, which is super cool. What is the caliber on that? I should know that's just compatible items, so we can take a look. 30-aught. All right, 30-06. Okay. There's so much to do here, guys. You know what I mean? Like I could get just lost just being in the store. I'm really sorry. I mean to get on the road here, but okay. And there's a lot to learn too. Now let's go into storage here. No, I do not want to do that. We do have the varmint rifle. Let me take a quick look at that in the store. Yeah, so really the only thing that if you're going to be hunting anything with a level 1 trophy rating, you got to you're using buckshot, guys. Guaranteed. That is the only thing that is, or the bird shot. Yeah, rabbits and ducks. Everything else, you'll never get a trophy unless you're using the bird shot. Which, man, I should be using the 10 gauge. I don't like how the fact that they actually kind of give it to you. If you buy the weapon pack, you all of a sudden you can open it up. I wouldn't mind the fact that you would still have to open it up. I mean, the thing is, though, just because you can open it up doesn't mean you can use it, right? I mean, there's a lot of extra nuances like firing range, effective range. You know what I mean? Some of these weapons that I was using, the 6.5 millimeter, its effective range is 200 meters. I can't shoot anything right now within 100 meters because I have too much of an aim wobble. You know what I mean? That's going to be a couple upgrades down the road at least, and that is something I definitely have to kind of look into. Okay, let's get the show on the road here. We'll get rid of that varmint rifle. We definitely do not need that. I'm going to have my my 44 just in case we run into another another big ass croc. Okay, we're going to be able to remove the ammo. Oh, come on, man. I don't really want to. There's no wild boar here, is there? That's half a kilo right there. Yeah, you know, somebody in my past used to be a hunter, you know, on my dad's side. I've seen these things, the turkey collars, or the sandbar, or whatever. There, you put them in your mouth, and it's just the turkey collars are like that too. There's also the bleat collar I've seen, and I've also seen the antler rattler. So somebody, like I said, that might have been my stepmom said these things. Where the fuck did these come from? This has got to be. It has to do with the Australia map. So the more that you put down, the effective multiple decoys in the same area stacks up to a max of 20 decoys, and each one is an attraction strength of 2. So you could get an attraction strength of 4, I suppose, or 40. Really sorry, guys. I know this is taking a little bit of time here. What are we hunting? We're hunting fox. So that's the only thing we literally need there. Okay. So let's get the shotgun. Boom. Buckshot? No, we need birdshot, don't we? Buckshot should be good. No, buckshot will be good for the for foxes. So, guys, anything with the arrow that's pointing down, that's stuff that is downloadable, as you'll see. Look at the terrible looking colors you've got, the range that they give you there. Like, really? You think I want that color, or like this one here? No, man, I'm not I don't know. That's getting a little bit more like it, my friends. Ooh. Cool looking. What's good for the outback here? Yeah, see how much is unavailable, and see how the patterns get better and better as you go. Like, nice.
You can follow them, but don't forget to also look up and observe what's in front of you.
Yeah, see, I just want solid black, you know what I mean? But here, let's just do something absolutely gross. That's, okay, you know what? I'm good with that. Let's apply that for $1,500. Looks good to me. And no, we don't need the tent. Thank you very much. I do have a tent on me, though. Please tell me I do have a tent. Do I have a tent in the loadout? Yes, okay. Okay, that's pretty much. I'm fully decked out. I'm not going to be able to carry any more stuff. Got our sights. Okay. Now let's just get this. Oh, look at my phone. My phone. It's through my hand. Oh my God. No. Okay. I get excited about little things, guys. That's what keeps me young. The weapon we'll put right there. Now, I'm supposing I could probably use the gun sight on there. Could I? Yeah, it's got a rack on the top. Red rack. Yeah, there we go. Boom! That's what we're doing, my friends. We're gonna have to go bareback, I think. With oh shit, they swap in between. Oh, that's crazy. I don't like that. You should have to actually be able to have to swap them over. But hey, whatever. 25 meters effective range, guys. It's the first time I've actually used a shotgun. All right, now we can stop creeping around in our own little our own house. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Let's go hunt some foxes. Now, where in the world would we find foxes in there's the crocodile. Oh yes, that was such a good kill. Look at this map. There is so much there I have to explore. I'm making it look god damn. Feral pigs. I mean, really what we should be doing is probably opening up a bunch of, I wouldn't mind going out here. Foxes you're going to find obviously in forested areas and stuff, but what do we got here? Feral goats. That's pigs and goats, okay. I quite simply have to open up a little bit more of the map, I believe. What do we got here sleeping here? Red fox. Yeah, baby. What time of day? Between 7 and 10. Okay, you know what? Let's head over there. Can we drive there? I wouldn't mind driving there. Because at the same time I'm driving there, I could also open up and find need zones, right? Okay, I'm not going for gold. We are just going to go for the war on pests. 10 red foxes with any shotgun. That's crazy. Crazy. This is so hard, guys. These side missions are just... This is what I mean, though. Like, it's such a shame that you're not able to kind of share these missions with your friend when you play them online, multiplayer. It's... I don't know what they were thinking. It's one of the reasons why I wouldn't want to play this game with multiplayer, because you can't progress, you know, your maps. It's just... I don't know. Oh, well. Anyways, I suppose I'm going to have to summon up my my vehicle. Yeah, we're going to make it a little drive out there, guys. I know it's probably not your favorite things to watch me do, but it's one of my favorite things, so go fuck yourself. No, I'm just kidding. It's just... that was very rude of me. Now, where is it? Oh, wow. Well, that's... that must have been a scary trampoline session. Did I did summon that bike, did I not? Oh, it's hidden behind the rock. I see. Okay. All right, again, I hope it's not too much of a racket here. But, yeah, we're going to drive all the way around. And, holy shit, that is a long drive. But... should I do that? Or yeah, no, maybe not. Do you guys really want to see me drive that far? You know, I wouldn't mind getting some of the zones on the map, though. That's the biggest thing. Oh, Sandberg. And thank you, HA Gaming, for letting me know that you guys can hear me over the scream of the ATV. I can barely hear myself, though. I mean, that's the problem. I got to kind of turn down the volume here, so I'm not getting like, I'm not feeling like I have to absolutely shout into the mic. God, though, I tell ya. Thanks again, my friend, man. I fucking appreciate that so much for the donation. Yeah, I love that this map is so good. It's one of those maps where when you can look across the landscape and you realize just the absolute size and scale of what you're absolutely driving through, man. So sadly, guys, I ended up looking it up online. Yeah, like Stonefather Mountain and stuff like that. It doesn't exist. Now, Half-Ass ended up informing me, and he showed me a picture, a beautiful picture of where he used to live. Just in his backyard, there was a volcano cap. And that's how it happens. These things, they solidify, they get pushed up a little more and more and more, and then voila. I've never seen a volcano cap in my life, right? I mean, I'm just like, what? These things exist? I've always thought it was kind of like your caldera, and that's just it, you know? You just got a caldera, and half the time they're filled up with water. I never ever thought that they just kind of push out of the ground like a zit, you know what I mean? World's a beautiful place, man. It really is. And yeah, this Australia map really kind of pounds it home. Same with the Patagonia. Yeehaw! Feel like being an absolute prick, but we won't. Start chasing it around. Okay, what we're looking for here, though, guys, primarily is kind of hunting zones. Hey, there's a red deer. God damn, that's probably a fucking diamond, or at least that's, I bet you, at least a gold. I should have at least taken a shot with a shotgun there. The one thing, oh shit! Oh, you know what? Come on, pull it out! Ah, you fucking, and I fall off. Oh, what's this? Bloodlust started kicking in there. Yeah, this bridge, it's home to a lot of animals, and including maybe even the saltwater crocodile, if you remember us having to come here. I heard someone knocking. It's not at the door, but I think it's somebody like kind of putting up like a picture next door, maybe. It's the Cazadore. Although now, I guess now we're in a Commonwealth country, we'll say it's more of the spirit of the hunt, or the thrill of the hunt, the bloodlust. Yeah, you know, that Paul Harrell guy, the gun instructor that I was telling you guys about, definitely worth while watching that guy. He's fucking full of knowledge. But he was saying that you get that adrenaline rush when you're either about to shoot an animal or after. And you got to be really careful because you can have negligent discharges. You know, if you're jumping up, woo, and you know, depending on which way the rifle's pointing, right, you could have a really bad mishap. All right, come on, give me some need zones here. I definitely need more need zones. You know, the one thing I don't like is the model on the ATV. This guy looks like, dude, you gotta straighten that posture out a little bit. You're gonna regret that when you're like 50. All right, we're hanging a right here, my friends. Oh, hey, CJ, no worries, brother. Do me a favor, watch the last 10 minutes of that stream. You'll love it. You won't regret it. Not even the last 10, just go for like the last 5 minutes. I did have actually a couple good adventures there, here in the Outback. What I'm doing right now, we're just going to drive up to this this lookout point. I am about to use a shotgun for the first time. But in the meanwhile, I am looking for need zones. It seems to me, though, there's not a lot of need zones on the edges of the roads. It depends on the map. If you go to Parque, Fernando, you can actually just drive around on the trails and you can find need zones here. These look more like service roads. And yeah, I can imagine that there's not going to be a lot of A lot of animals wanting to park their ass on the edge of you know, a road where there's a Jeep driving down every once in a while. But I want to get a level, guys. I need a level. I've already got 2 water buffaloes today, and did I get something else? I don't know. I should start saving my harvests so I can actually go through and kind of show a recap of everything that I've kind of shot. But right now we are after, we need 10 foxes. I need to harvest 10 foxes on this map with a shotgun. That's going to be tough. I thought hunting with the bow was tough. This is going to be, is there even like 10 foxes on this whole bloody map? There's definitely a boatload of deer. Red deer, get away from me. Yeah, see what I mean, guys? Like it is. This is a gorgeous map too, especially consider it's a lot more mountainous than I would have expected. Like this is what the Emerald Coast looks like, the east of Australia. God damn, man, I need to go there. I want to hit the outback too, man. I think that's probably one of the stupidest things you can do, right? I mean, but to drive all the way across on some of those roads. Now, you'd also have to be careful, man. There's a lot of weird people in Australia. Like, if you ever watch any of the true crime stories that come out of Australia, man, it's like, holy fuck. I mean, it's competing definitely with, like, Canada. We've got our own bunch of whack jobs. I mean, it's the same everywhere across the world, but one of the worst, though, what was his name? Right out of BC. This guy, like British Columbia here on the west coast of my country, Canada, this guy was an absolute monster. I don't even, who cares about his name, but I think he was active around like the 70s and 80s. Ended up just slaughtering a bunch of kids. Sorry, guys, that's kind of getting a little too dark here for this channel. Even for me, I watch these videos and I'm like, you're a fucking sick fuck, and I hope you're burning in hell right now, like, or you're going to, or something. Like, I don't have time for people who wish harm upon others, man. It's just, get the fuck out of here. You're a waste of time and flesh. And for me, it's the biggest reason why I would want capital punishment. Any of these people that, oh, I'd like to die, yeah, go for it. I'll help you. You know, if you've been caught red-handed doing something absolutely horrible, right? Fuck you. Why sit in jail and you get to play video games, read books, get a degree? Fuck off. Fuck that. I can't even finish my degree, but you know, if I were to get thrown in jail, I could. It's just, it doesn't make sense. And meanwhile, we've got medically assisted suicide here in Canada. You know, if you're terminally ill, but we can't kill these monsters. Come on. If I were Prime Minister. Okay. Anyways, like I said, a little dark for the channel. Happy thoughts. Let's go kill some foxes. It's just as bad almost, isn't it? I mean, what's the difference between a small animal or a human? I mean, philosophically, if you wanted to kind of argue the point, I mean, you know what I heard? This is kind of along the same vein, that dolphins actually, they baby talk. They talk to their young as, oh, what a cute little baby. Nice little baby. Aren't you a little cutie? They talk like that to them. They've got a higher pitched kind of sonar that they send off. Absolutely incredible. That means they're talking to each other. They absolutely talk to each other, and who knows? You know, what was it, Aquaman that had the telepathy? Boop, 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 boop. And he's talking to all the different animals. That's probably what they do. All right, we're hanging it right here, my friends. Again, we're looking for need zones and stuff. Ideally, stubble quail. Oh, is that? You know what? I'm going to take a look at the stubble quail. Let's take a look here. Oh, stop it. In the codex, go down to the Wildlife. Stubble quail. That's definitely not what we're seeing on the splash screen. A quail is not that big. Yeah. Okay. And earlier, I was absolutely scared by the cinnamon teals. They're like ducks, but they sound like they're a lot bigger than they are. Same with the peccary. I actually jumped in the air like my guy. Like I hit the X button to jump because the thing scared the shit out of me. It was a peccary, collared peccary, basically a small little feral pig. It's like maybe the size up to your knee, and I was just absolutely jumped out of my chair. It just gave its warning cry because, again, I think when it comes to this game, the sound, there's a couple sound issues with it. The creatures sound a lot closer than they are. Right on, brother. Yeah, that was good, eh? That was awesome, though. Like, I mean, I had no idea that they jump out of the... I know they do in real life, obviously, but I had no idea that in the game they're going to be coming out at me from the water. And it was like, oh, no! And it was only... It was extremely lucky that I even got that shot off on the underbelly, because I would have absolutely been wrecked if that thing... Because that thing was coming right at me. And it was big. That was a silver croc. Holy. Come on, Steve. Get around that corner. I could also be called Sebastian Loeb if we want to go for the WRC version. Sebastian Loeb is by far one of my favorite rally racers. The thing is with Sebastian Loeb, I don't like watching him because he dominates the sport. He's in a league of his own, guys. If you want to see somebody actually, and if you've never understood they're in a league of their own, it's Sebastian Loeb. This guy, when he races, he's minutes ahead of even the best guys. He retired, who was it? Hakkinen. He retired Hakkinen, and I actually stopped watching the WRC because Loeb was so good. It was always predictable. He's won again. To me, it was always the who comes in second, third, and fourth. I mean, that was really what the race kind of boiled down to me for. And you know what they did to this guy? They'd send him away. They'd go, off you go. You're so far ahead with points in the league that you can afford to go home and now stay in your Swiss chalet, because he did have a chalet in Switzerland, so it's not like the restaurant, but that's a chicken chain here in North America, guys. Swiss chalet. So anyways, he goes there, and then when the point gap would start closing in, they'd be like, oh yeah, Loeb, we need you again. Okay, I'll be right there, and then he'd get another, he'd get into the dominate again, and then he'd go on a hiatus for another 3 fucking races, and you're like, what? How could you be so good? Oh, I love it. This is one of the play. Look at this. Oh man, we might be able to get a better view up over this big ass tree here, but off to the south, man. Oh wow, man! Like we just drove all the way from over there. It's amazing, man. Yeah, that's the Delta. That's way over there is where we just bagged that one animal. I'm using a shotgun for the first time there, CJ. Really cool. It's awesome. I mean, I would be too. I mean, half of these deer, I had no idea that they made this sound. I'd be like, if I heard that, I'd be like, whoa, dudes, what's that? Let's go. It's a bear. Yeah. So, I mean, we're obviously losing fidelity there with the rendering distance, but that is basically the edge of the map. So I wonder if somebody were to stand on the top of that mountain. It's actually it's registering the glass as the distance. I wonder, would I be able to just like aim up there and powsy? So okay, there, guys. That's my loadout. I've got my Wildcat Magnum. 44. I've already blasted a couple water buffalo to death. This will drop a water buffalo in one shot. This will also probably drop a croc in one shot, depending on what caliber or what level it is, like gold, diamond, etc. And that is my shoddy. We're gonna go hunt some foxes with a shotgun as part of our secondary side missions. I need to harvest 10 of them. 10! Like, what? I'll be good with even just one at the moment. Okay, I had a feeling that that was a thing, so we're gonna head to that. Oh, wow. Disc sander? I guess a saw. Huh. And then, of course, I have got my bow loadout now. Watch what I can do with my bow. I can get on the ground. I can pull out the bow. And I can even draw the bow. I have now become a pro archer. I'm not liking how it kind of clips through the floor like that. I kind of wish that you'd hold it sideways, kind of like as if you were like doing the old Rambo shoot. Yeah, see, that is a good example. Oh, shit! That's exactly what we're after. Let's go. Scent eliminator time. I want to smell all nice and pretty for this animal. But you know what sucks? It's going to run away. Please don't run away. We're going to lay that out here. I need my hunting blind. I'm just, don't go anywhere. No! You know how hard foxes are to get your hands on? Okay, you know what? I'm going to track this motherfucker. Sorry, I hope I didn't blow your guys' ear out there. Oh, damn it! You're not supposed to run away. I just got all nice and smelly for you. Okay, you know what? I'm tracking this motherfucker. I'm sorry about the language, guys, but god damn it. Okay, I got the tent there, so we can come back and get it. Where are you, you little prick? I see you. Kaplowy! All right, let's see if we can find its trail. And then I'll track it right to where it hangs out. And they're fast, but if I can get somewhat close to it, we'll just send up a hunting blind and we'll lure it over with a jackrabbit lure. So where are your tracks, my friend? I'm not really seeing anything here. Okay, he's got to be. Like, it's not farther than that. Oh, there's something. There's something. That's not what we're looking for. As Carolina Vargas says on Parque, Fernando, if it doesn't have the smell, you do the sniff test. What? I'm not doing anything of the sort. No, but so anyways, speaking about the koalas there, half-ass. So if you, it would be nice if you could actually hunt those types of animals, right? I mean, instead they populate it with red deer, and you know, sure, we've got a couple new things that are new, like the sandbar is definitely indigenous, right? We've got the crocs. The kangaroo. So that's 3 new animals. Now, of course, they have to get all the assets for all the trees that are make up Australia and make it look good, right? So that is a lot of the time that they spend, obviously, making the maps itself. A lot of effort goes into these maps. I get it, but like, where's the koalas? Where are the beavers? You know, when you're in Canada or the Yukon. All right, so you know what? I have a feeling this this little bugger ran off this way. There's his poop. All right, we're on this trail, guys. Yeah. All right, let's get nice and low key, man. These things are probably some of the worst animals to track. They are skittish. It was one of the reasons why I actually stopped playing the game there back in 2017 when I first bought the game. Yeah, and boats. Right? I mean, imagine being able to go out into the middle of the river and just pow, pow. I mean, boats and duck hunting go absolutely hand in hand, you know? Not to mention, if you just want to fart around, it's just you know, I like this game because of that. I like fishing games because of that. I like just being out, and even though it's a virtual nature, you know, I kind of feel like an idiot saying that sometimes, but hey, I can't go to Australia at the moment. Man, I'd love to. I'd love to fucking go there. Aha. Okay, that's good. That's the point of us following the fox. Now, are we going to be able to follow this little bugger? That's deer tracks. We do not want to follow that. I want to find out where this guy sleeps. The thing is, when you get to a need zone, it gets very hard to kind of track the one particular animal. You kind of got to walk outside of the need zone, and then you can kind of see he's looking like he's going over this direction. This may be good. He's trotting. So he escaped. He ran away from us, hurt us, and that's probably him right there. Damn it. I shouldn't be standing up. Okay. This is him, though. This is the little bugger we're looking for. See how it's kind of... Yeah, we're going nice and quiet here, guys. I am making a lot of noise. The undergrowth is certainly punishing. Welcome to the stream, guys. This is the Hunter Call of the Wild, where it can take you a long time to get your prey in your sights. I could probably move a little bit quicker here. I think I'll do that. I need another coffee too. That was good to the last drop, even with a mosquito in it. Yeah, guys, I went outside for a cigarette at like about 6 in the morning, and I set up a thermosol, and the thermosol uses chrysanthemum pads. like from the chrysanthemum family, like the plant. I forgot what the chemical is. It starts with a P. Anyways, I put it initially on just on the patio, and my friend's got a Carolinian forest kind of backyard. It's really nice, right? But it's what brings all the animals kind of to the backyard. Because it's very similar to the riverbank that's like 50 meters north. And now you've already heard the story, but anyways, I just want to say it again. I moved it over the thermocell into the actual into the bushes, and my God, man, you should have seen all the mosquitoes come up. They do not like the chrysanthemum plant and this oil, and especially the thermocell, and this just caused them all to just kind of rise up, and many of them were just little babies. Right, we've had a lot of rain over the last 3 days, and so they're still small and young. And you know, you saw a couple of the adults there, you know, almost a centimeter long, and yeah, I ended up getting them all into my coffee. Started plopping in there. So yeah, at the end of my my drink, there was a bunch of mosquitoes in there. Hey, I will take anything I can get at the moment, and I got buckshot. This will take care of this. Well, the sandbar is pretty big. Remember, we read the description, and it was up to like 300 kilos. What? It's huge. I don't know if I have anything to attract a sandbar. I may need to actually use the Magnum. I didn't realize that the bow. You know, I'm going to switch that. There we go. That's a little bit better. I hear it. Yeah, that's shoddy. Oh, I could actually, yeah, well, I did try to shoot the it's here. I might have to actually use the bow or the 44, and I'd rather not use the 44. I mean, we are kind of tracking a fox right now, right? I'll take whatever I can get, though. A sandbar would be a good kill. Remember they were saying that you had to report it immediately because they are like an extremely invasive species, and they're saying that killing them is very much welcomed. So, I mean, essentially, guys, we have done the all the story missions. I wasn't too impressed with the story missions here for Australia. I'm liking the map. I'm definitely loving the fact that we've got saltwater crocodiles, man. That was an awesome kill yesterday, man. That, like I said, is one of those moments that is going to stick in my brain for years to come. There's a few moments that I can come up with. Neverwinter Nights was another one. My old, my ex-wife and I were playing, and we were playing Adventure Isle, and this was a PvP/PvE server. It wasn't a PvP until you actually got further down into the dungeons, and like there were people that would want to gank you, and you're like, you little fucking prick. Anyways, you could do passive things such as steal from people, and I was a really good thief, and I would sit there and I would pickpocket people. Now, I don't think you could pickpocket anything like super good. I think it was just cash. Anyways, as soon as you do that, I think it flags you as PvP, and I I knew there's this one little, there's kind of like, almost like a little glitch. I don't know if they actually role-played it out because we were on a role-playing server. So this is the disturbed vegetation from, you know, we could probably move a little bit quicker here. We're still on the trail of the fox. So I'm going to keep, we're going to go nice and slow. I'll eventually catch up to it. Wherever it's going to go to a feed zone or something, or a rest zone, and we'll find its next rest zone, and then we'll blast it with a shotgun. So anyways, what happens is the door, this particular door you could open, and you could actually fit yourself into it. It wasn't a transition zone into a building, if you know anything about Neverwinter Nights. Normally, there would be a transition zone when you open a door, and then you click on the transition zone, and then it takes you to the interior. This one here, though, it opened the door, and you could kind of step just a little bit inside of it, and then I closed the door, so they couldn't see me. So all of them were standing outside the door, and they're all talking about, like, where do they fucking go? And I'm like, oh shit, don't open the door. It was awesome. It was so good. There's another time where my ex-wife got banned because we were in this, it was in a PvE area, and we saw this guy that ganked us deep in the dungeon, and we ended up seeing him, and he's like, there's that prick, and he was starting off with a new character. We knew who he was, just because he kept naming his characters kind of the same. That's kind of cool, too. Check how far that range out is there. The forest down below, or probably more like the jungle. I'm losing this track here. I don't want to move too fast, though. So we saw this guy. He's fighting a troll, and the trolls were kind of tough in this game. What was funny, though, is that my ex-wife was a cleric, and she could heal. So we couldn't actually help. We couldn't harm this guy because we're in the PvP area, not the PvP. So I'm like, heal the troll. She did, and it heals the troll, and the troll ended up killing him because he was almost dead anyway. And then all of a sudden, but he almost killed the troll, so bling, heals the troll, and then the troll fucking. Oh, so then the DM. Like, the DM is an invisible, like, it was really neat, the servers that you could play on here. The DM could kind of take over any creature on the board. He could talk as anything he wanted. It's a really, really powerful game if you, and editor, if you actually got into it. What did this thing get? Beamed up by a spaceship? So anyways, the DM ends up, you see this message in the, in the bottom left corner. It's just, he banned them both. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to get you banned, honey, but, okay, you know what? Let's go for shoddy, just in case. What's this? Do I need a fallow deer? Oh, the handgun. Okay, well, we're here. This thing's overkill, though, for fallow deer, man. This will blow a big, giant hole in this thing. I'm definitely not getting any diamond trophies with this guy. Because this, you'll shoot it, this thing will just drop in a crumpled heap, right when you hit it. Boom. Just turn off everything inside. I don't see it, though. And where the hell did this fox go? Aha. Back on the trail. And if we're lucky, we'll spot a fallow deer. I gotta stop playing games, guys, that involve like hunting meat and eating and stuff. Like, I gotta make sure I have a big meal. Okay, we're going to go nice and slow here, guys. Man, if I can get myself my hands on a fox. You know, the best place, though, where was it? I think it was over here. Wasn't that... Where was the place where I ended? It was here, wasn't it? This is where the fox was. Remember, it was laying sideways on the hill, and I ended up shooting it. I mean, that's the only hunting pressure that I've got other than the crocodile on this map. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we're on our way there. Seems like they like the mountainous slash forested area. Oh, this is good. This rain is good. And of course, being Australia, I'm sure the rains do not last that long unless you're A, along the coast, and B, it's winter. I'm not an expert though. I just kind of what I've picked up over the years. I tell you though, the more I see this place, the more I want to come to it. You know what I mean? I had no idea there was so much biodiversity. You know, you think of, I knew Queensland and stuff was, you know, you got the coral reefs and stuff out there, but that's pretty much all you ever see, right? And then you get, you know, the interior. But the edges of the continent, guys, are just, and it's fucking large. Like, you don't realize how large something is, you know. On a map, it doesn't really make any sense. But when you're, you know, you got to drive across the bloody continent. It's like, holy shit, this is big. Okay, I got to be really quick here. If I see a fox, boom. And I do not want it at 20, 50 meters. I'm going to pick up the speed just a little bit here. I am so loud, though. Come on. Give me the fallow deer. I'll take whatever I can get right now. If I can start knocking off numbers off of that list. It's incredible how many things you need. Yeah, I know, guys. Eventually, when I start concentrating, I get a little quieter. So you got to bear with me. It's maybe not the most riveting of episodes to watch, but I'm not going to follow any other tracks except for the fox. I want to find out where that's a fox. Yes. Yes. It's close. Okay, that means we're going over to Shoddy. I'm not liking how it's so mountainous, though. Like, I don't mind shooting down on the animal, but trying to get it a proper shot on it, I have to get up and over this ridge. That's going to be difficult. And I got to do it before my scent meter wears off. Just give me one kill, guys, and we'll wrap up the stream. Like I said, I'm starting to get a little hungry. I'm thinking eggs and bacon sandwich might be a good fix. That's all I've been eating for the last 3 days. I mean, that's one a day, man. I'm an egg guy, guys. I've been eating eggs like literally every day of my whole life. I'm pretty sure I was like an otter or something in my past. Or a weasel. Maybe a snake. I don't think I was a snake. Nothing wrong with snakes. Okay, don't be confusing matters here, Mr. Stubble Quail. This is tough, man. This terrain is really, really difficult, man. They've done a good job with the undergrowth here of you know, I feel like I'm going through a jungle here. I don't know if I'd be able to actually do this in a real jungle. I mean, generally the undergrowth is much, much thicker, but hey, it looks great. And let's face it, it's just a game. You know what they need is a lot more haze. I'd love it to have it make it really feel like it's humid. And there's the haze right there in front of us. So, hey, thank you. All right, next. This looks like a fairly good spot. I think we are going to... whoa. We're going to get our portable structure here. Boom, 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 boom. Going to lay that puppy out. It should lay right there. That's good. Now we're going to creep over. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Don't be the stubble quail. How did you even hear me? No, dismantle. Enter. Okay. Ah, bloody hell, that's not effective. Oh, come on. Damn it. I'm assuming I'm probably not going to be able to shoot through that. Now, I still got to be really, really quiet here. I should have just kept following that trail. I think right now, actually finding out where they hang out is probably more important. These things they got really sensitive hearing here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna head back. I just want to find out where these guys are resting and stuff, and even if I don't end up bagging something, it's I'm that much more closer to actually the next time I play for just scooping up a bunch of a couple foxes in one go, because the foxes by far, guys, are going to be the worst to get. The fallow deer seem like they're going to be a little bit of a challenge too. Oh, my stomach, yeah, it's rumbling. Sounds like there's a storm coming in. You know what's really cool is when you jump on your bike and you drive across the map, and then you see the cyan color pop up, as if, you know, it's basically telling you that there's it's the same animal that you attract, like you know, kilometers back. I've lost that thing. He's gone. How can that be? I'm going to run back here. Yeah, you know, you don't even see any warning barks or anything like that. He's long gone from the neighborhood. I can't believe that, guys. This is actually the first map that I've seen that has that dense of jungle. Wow. Now, guys, if you've never played Mad Max, it's done by the same guys that have done this. It's awesome. It's an awesome game. It feels a little incomplete, almost like it's half-baked, but it's a really good game. But it uses the same engine. So does Generation Zero. And, wow. All three of those games I'm going to recommend. The Hunter, Mad Max. And Generation Zero. Generation Zero is definitely better played with friends. It can be a difficult game. I don't know where this guy went. Was he picked up by like a raptor of some sort? Just there goes the end of Mr. Fox. Yeah, I'd like Rice Krispies for breakfast. I tell you, that's a cereal that doesn't really stick with you for long. Oh man, I can't. I mean, I've got another need zone for them, but where did the trail go? There is absolutely no sign of the animals here. I'm going to head down into this gully. I'm making almost as much noise as as an ATV. One thing I wish it didn't do, though, on that Hunter Mate, I really wish it wouldn't have that big, long list. I've lost it, man. That sucks. All right, well, you know what? I'm going to open up that other outpost, guys, and I think I'm going to call it. Because now all I've got in my brain, as soon as I think of, like, egg and bacon sandwiches, it's just like, it's game over, man. It's game over. Plus, I've been probably playing this for a considerable amount of time. I see that I'm starting to get messages from people too. Quite possibly the landlady's on her way home. But like I said, we've kind of hammered out a deal. HA, you probably know what was going on there. I ended up posting that little thing on Facebook. What is this? What is it? What is it? Feral pig. You're not the critter I'm looking for, or are you? Access deer, hog deer. Okay. It's weird. Fox, deer, deer, deer. Okay. But anyways, me posting what I did, asking that, saying I was looking for a new place to kind of move out to. I think kind of worked. Because it brought up a whole bunch of things of what I wasn't really happy about. And not being able to stream, that's the best picture, man, ever. the guy laying on its back. I should have got a real screenshot of that. That was hilarious. Look at the one laying on the back. I think it kind of changed a lot of things because she also knows that, oh, I see. That, you know, if I'm not happy, she's not going to get any money. She's also had a lot of things happen, such as having to buy a new washing machine. The glass on her car broke that needed to be repaired, which was super expensive because she's driving a Subi. And, you know, of course, it's got all the sensors built into the windscreen. So, I mean, everything was... It's been expensive for her, and there's something else. There's another big one that popped up. Now, everyone's got issues when it comes to money, right? I mean, for sure. What's down there? What's that? What is that? Sandbar. All right. Well, they're going to be fleeing. So, anyways, yeah, I think we had a little bit of an argument, and I kind of let her know just how I felt, and so I think she kind of also, you know, did a little bit of a reflection and probably thought what the things I was saying were making sense. And you know, if she wants her rent, and she, you know, needs the washing machine and stuff paid off, and the car window, And they're not our windows aren't cheap. I mean, we're talking a minimum of $500. Wow, this is a really, really windy route. So, anyways, yeah, it kind of worked out for me. You know, there's a couple things that I wasn't really happy with, such as, hey, you know, I don't want you working at 145, and I said, yeah, but I make another buck an hour at 145, because, you know, and the thing is, she sits here and says that, you know, oh, well, I don't want you waking me up, but she's the first one to be going to bed at 12:30 at night. So if I'm up at 1 o'clock in the morning, what does it matter? You have the whole rest of the evening to actually just sleep. Instead, you want me, what, getting up at 4 in the morning? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Anyways, don't mean to bitch about my personal problems, but it's not really bitching. It's an explanation of why I'm going to be able to stream a lot more often. So, you know, sometimes the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? As my ex-wife used to say. Yeah, okay, my friends. Well, you know, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more action here on this map. Did I even get anything here on this map? I don't think I did. We just kind of drove across, and I'm really sorry about that, my friends. But really, all that remains now is kind of just doing the side missions. There is no real story mode. So what we're going to do is we'll probably get, the next time I play the Hunter, we'll probably get back into Russia. We'll see if we can find Gunther and his wounded deer. And I've also got the Mexican map that we haven't even seen yet. I've basically just opened up the main lodge and maybe a watchtower, and that's about it. You know, I was hoping for, yeah, again, these are service roads. These look like these are roads not built for ATVs, but more for, like, Jeeps and stuff, right? Oh, I love these outposts, though. God damn, I'd love to, yeah, see, we got cars. If you got cars driving up and down these roads, you're not going to have a whole bunch of animals wanting to hang out there. Well, fuck me, we got a hot tub, too? Oh. Okay, it's a wet bar. Damn. Imagine okay, so this is money. This I could be you know, this is probably you're paying $1,000 a night to not only the privilege of driving ATVs and hunting animals, but staying in this place. This is awesome. A tree fort in the Australian jungle of the Emerald Coast. Oh, you know what? Whoa, what's this? It's a new product. Johannes Homebrew. Oh, neat. Ah, that's funny. That is totally developer fucking jokes right there. What's this? That's we'll be coming back to this place, I'm sure. WC. That's God damn it, nice big TV. All they need like a gaming system here, though. Huh. Want to close that door. Do not want to come upstairs and find a saltwater crocodile hanging out waiting for you, smoking cigarettes. Wants to turn you into a fucking handbag. All right, guys. I am ShatteredCiv. This is the Hunter, Call of the Wild. We are on the Emerald Coast, Australia map. Just recently released. And again, I want to give a shout out to Half-Ass Gaming, HA Gaming. Drop by his channel, give him a like, give him a subscription. He's only got 16 subscribers, but he builds like video game cabinets. It's absolutely wonderful. All right, guys, I'm going to leave that here. I'm going to be back in a little while. We're going to do, I think, a little bit of the Long Dark in a bit, and I'm going to eat in the meantime. I hope you guys have yourself a wonderful Wednesday afternoon. I'm going to see you guys on the flip side. Take care. Stay safe.